Welcome everyone to AOA Wrestling. I am your host S2E18 and I apologise for my absence last week. Enough about me, let's move straight on in to the action that we have for you tonight. We are starting off with none other than the natural born thriller, Scylla Jordan, who is in a blood brawl qualifying match against a new debutante here tonight, a new signing. Now in theory this should be a bit of a cakewalk for Scylla, considering his recent run of form, especially at our latest pay-per-view down in Jason Spade. But who knows, maybe the unknown could be what throws Scylla Jordan this week. We'll just have to wait and see. And speaking of his opponent, it is none other than unbreakable Blake Adams, who is fresh off of an arm injury, making his full-time return to action. And when his arm was broken, he was stuck in a Kimura lock and refused to tap. The referee had to stop the match due to the arm breakage. And he's just fresh off of that injury. Could be something that Scylla exploits here tonight. But we'll see how Blake Adams fares tonight. Scylla Jordan, Blake Adams, your opening contest. It is a Bloodbowl qualifier. And Scylla instantly with an elevated pedigree-like maneuver. And it is already not looking well. That's airway crash neckbreaker, and Blake Adams is not in a good way already. Although there was a nice shot there. Blake now being controlled by Scylla, brought over to the ropes and just slung off him. Kick to the back. Scylla now, what's he got in mind here? Pulling in Blake Adams and just hanging him up with a DDT. Just spiking him on his head and quickly going up top. Nice! I believe that was a leg drop. Hard to tell. Kick to the back of the head, what's he got? Picking up Blake Adams. Ooh, eats! The drop toe hold and caught on the second. That's gonna give Scylla some breathing problems. And trust me, experiencing a week of that is not fun. So I could emphasize. Well, I can't emphasize isn't the right word, but I could relate to Scylla in that department, and Blake now firmly in control of this, and snake eyes there by Blake Adams, stunning Scylla. Now, well, looked like just throwing him halfway across the ring. I thought seeing him to the outside, but apparently not. Blake Adams being very impressive so far in his debut. and that's repeatedly smashing Sila's head into the buckle. Sila now in the world of trouble, gutbuster. This, many felt, could have probably been a one-sided matchup, but Blake Adams proving otherwise. It's a vicious assault by the Unbreakable One. What's Blake Adams got in mind? Going up to the second and look to drop the elbow, but Sila getting out the way. Sila now whipping Adams to the corner. What's he got in mind? Sitting him up on top. Elbow to the face. Oh, went for another elbow, did Blake, and again missing. What's Blake got in mind here? Setting Sila up top. Oh no. Big fall away avalanche slam, avalanche fall away slam. Is that going to be it? 1, 2. Only a 2 count there for Blake Adams. Right now just working away. Drops the elbow. Across the chest of Sila Jordan. Nice arm jab there. What does Sila have in mind? He's going to make a comeback. Lights out! He's hit the lights out. Is that going to be it for Blake Adams? And looks like Sila looking for the destiny. The destiny from Sila Jordan. Is that going to be it for Blake Adams? 1, 2, 3. And Sila Jordan put down a valiant Blake Adams and qualifies for the Bloodbowl. And I can tell you what, Blake Adams very impressive, showing a lot of unique offense that was keeping down Sila Jordan for most of this match, but it was a destiny that kept him down. And there is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Sila Jordan. Now we move on to our next contest, featuring a newly formed tag team. Introducing first, Killian Red, Hunter Quinn, American Made. These two men forming a bond and the team over the fact that both men, all American superstars, at least in their mind, and want to prove that America is the greatest country in the world, which some might find a bit ludicrous, myself included. But that's what they believe, and they want to prove that as well here tonight. And introducing their opponents, the team of Dr. Big Beef Barley and Minoru Sato, Beef Chow Mein, who are very excited to have an opportunity here tonight. I mean, Minoru Sato has had an attempt at some singles matches and it hasn't gone, unfortunately, to his plan. And Big Beef Barley, fresh out of completing his doctorate, his PhD, he is now officially a doctor. And it will be interesting to see if he'll medicate his way out of this one. Hunter Quinn starting off for American Made. Dr. Big Beef Barley starting off for Beef Chow Mein, and big backbreaker already by Hunter Quinn. And it has not gone according to plan already for Beef Chow Mein, as Hunter Quinn just taking it to Big Beef Barley, the muscle of Beef Chow Mein. And nice snap DDT there by Hunter Quinn, just stomping away and just pulling her up. Deadlift, cut wrench, slam. This may not be the smartest strategy though by Hunter Quinn, keeping it in the Beef Chow Mein half of the ring. One slip up and it's all the way in trouble, and he must have heard me because Beef Barley now stuck in the American Made half. Although able to tag in Minoru Sato. This will be interesting. This strong style specialist, and not getting much offense in before being thrown literally the length of the ring. And now neck crank there by Hunter Quinn. Nice, smoothly executed. With a new found cockiness and new confidence in Hunter Quinn since partnering up with Killian Red. Bit of Killian rubbing off onto Hunter, and a lion tamer submission hold there on Minoru Sato. That looks like the most uncomfortable thing in the world, but Sato able to get out of it. I could not imagine being in such a hold. I can't imagine it being pleasant. About as pleasant as having your shoulder thrown into the post. And just driving the knee. Sato trying to make a bit of a comeback for his team. Shouldn't be doing much relaxing, but choosing to maybe the beating that he's taken warrants it. Sato just raining in elbows on Hunter Quinn. Hunter could be in a bit of trouble here. Sato, the more experience out of his team, eats a Uranagi backbreaker for his troubles. Now being dragged out to the center. Hunter not sure if he wants to move it over. Just gesturing for Sato to get up. Don't think Sato has any wind in him to get up, but has been pulled up instead. And eats a big splash in the corner and sent to the middle of the ring. Hunter's probably just toying with Sato now as he sends him into the corner. And now tagging in Killian Red. And I don't know what they I think that's it. I don't think Sato is getting up for that, but Barley, Dr. Barley, breaking up the count and is being given a beating because of it at the hands of Hunter Quinn. Sato though, after that big move, double team move, still showing some fight. And is now going to pay for it with a big gut wrench powerbomb like Killian Red. Big elbow drop as well. now, again with the power bombs. There's 1, 2, the 3rd. I don't think Sato is enjoying his stay at Powerbomb Metropolis. Now sent into the corner, and I think they're looking to finish it off. The same move again. I don't know what they called this, but I reckon that is all she wrote for Sato. And Killian Red is there to stop Dr. Beef Barley. And I think it was just a matter of time before we were declaring these 2 men the winner. Don't get me wrong, Minoru Sato, Beef Barley, showing some fight. But ultimately in the end, it just wasn't enough. Your winners, Hunter Quinn, Killian Red, American Made. Now moving on to our next match, which has been a bit of a developing story as of late between these 2 teams. Introducing first, Backwire, Nick Hemmerling, the Aussie Brawlers, who have recently taken a bit of a disliking to the Texas Hitmen after being unceremoniously thrown out the tournament by the newer team, and probably feel that they do not deserve a shot at the belts, unlike them. Ultimately, Hitmen were unable to claim the AOA Tag Team Championships, but they felt it was a big slap in the face that they were unable to secure the shot. And well, this is an interesting point. Introducing their opponent, Drake Graves, who is usually here with Luke Price, but by the looks of things, his partner, unfortunately, unable to make it here tonight due to some injuries from last week. And it looks like, well, unless he has found a partner that we have not been informed about, it looks like Drake is doing it alone here tonight. And unless there is a partner for Drake, which, interestingly enough, oh, this is an interesting development. here. Brian Styles, one half of Dishonored, making his way down to the ring. This is a very, very interesting development. Is he on commentary? Will he be joining me, or is he openly volunteering to be the tag partner of Drake Graves? I've nothing on my run sheet that says that is the case. So I'm guessing we'll have to see when bell rings. He's in the ring. Is he joining me on commentary? Well, no, he is not. He's tagging with Drake Graves. Well, that's an interesting turn of events, as we got Guilty Brawlers facing Drake Graves and Brian Styles. I apologise for that cough. Still got a little carryover from that illness, apparently. Oh! Just power slamming him and getting him caught up into the corner as well. Can't imagine that being pleasant for Nick Hammerling. But Drake Graves being the power of his team and is eating the German suplex. And has kept it all in the Aussie Brawler's corner. Unfortunately though, that was partly the fault of Drake Graves, probably trying to send a message directly in that half of the ring, but now it is coming back to haunt him a bit as he's chucked into the corner by Hammerling and sent to the top. Jack Wyatt dropping down, giving Drake some space, which is interesting, but it's a net breaker nonetheless. What is Drake gonna have to do as he's stuck in the corner with the Aussie Brawlers? A diving assisted suplex there by the Brawlers, and they are keeping smartly Drake Graves to their side of the ring. Drake now dropped down with a double axe handle and makes the tag to Brian Styles, his makeshift team, and Styles in there with a house of fire, clearly feeling the Aussie Brawlers are dishonourable. So unfortunately, but without his partner, his regular partner, feeling to take it upon himself to right this wrong and help Drake Graves. Nice flurry of offense there by Brian Styles, and he could be looking to finish this one early, and big deep six there. The Hammerling breaking up the count, and Styles throwing the shot at Hammerling's way. Now boosting up Wyatt. Wyatt clearly the smaller man on the Aussie Brawlers team. And it's not working well, and Hammerling being knocked off the apron there. And a backstabber directly to Jack Wyatt. Instantly goes for the pin, and Hammerling smartly breaking up, although Drake Graves just overhead belly to belly, and a gut wrench throw there by Brian Styles. Styles off the ropes, and Wyatt coming back with a Lufez press. Now just taking control of the tag team champion big snap DDT just planting Brian Styles, and Wyatt looking to finish this one just as early. Missed. Still picking him up though. What's he got in mind? Nice! Cradle shot. 2. Only getting a 2 count there. Does Wyatt, and now tagging in Hammerling, the more fresh young man of the Aussie Brawlers. An arm drag there by Styles, pulling him in, elbow to the back of the head, a backbreaker by Styles, taking control of Hammerling as soon as set up with reverse, and a big punch just flooring the tag team champion. Now let's see, got a nice ball traveling a bit more central. Nice Olympic slam there by Styles, goes for the pin, only getting a 1 count though. And now just cranking on the neck of Hammerling. Really wanting to make the Aussie Brawlers pay for what they did to Luke Bryce. And a nice flurry of strikes there by Styles, and getting everyone pumped up. Could he be looking for that deep 6 again? Brian Styles, a 1-man wrecking crew, and Drake Graves preventing Wyatt to make the breakup, but Hammerling kicking out, and Styles stopping the offense on Drake Graves. He has now found himself in a one-on-one predicament, but Wyatt not done with Drake, and there's a curb stomp there by Brian Styles in the ring. Drake Graves and Wyatt brawling on the outside. Big amateur and a diving elbow from Styles. Drake Graves now coming back to his corner, and a deadlift back suplex from Brian Styles. Nice fighters carry takedown low by Hammerling. The more ground game, the more MMA focused Hammerling and Wyatt can make this, the better off they are. As I say that though, that is some impressive display of athleticism. Nice drop kick there. Goes to the pin. He's kept it on his side of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Drake Graves, I think with everyone else, didn't think that should take down Brian Styles, but unfortunately it has, and there is a shock win there for the Aussie Brawlers. Brian Styles was a one-man wrecking crew throughout this whole match. But your winners, Nick Hammerling, Jack Wyatt, the Aussie Brawlers, and that could have potentially earned them a future tag team title shot on the future. They have just pinned an AOA tag team champion. We move on to our next contest. It features the AOA Commonwealth champion, Pickable human being, the assassin, Mark Williams, who has recently taken out AOA General Manager Shea Hoxton, hospitalizing him. And now he is here tonight, competing. And I hope he gets the ever-loving crap kicked out of him for what he has done. Introducing his opponent, however. And Adrian Bowen was apparently scheduled to be, was scheduled to be his opponent, and has just been assaulted by this, I would say masked gentleman, but there is a crash helmet over his head. Just being pummeled with chair after chair. Where is our security team? Well, there's Bowen trying to fight back against this mysterious man, but as expected, back in control. What's he got in mind here? Looking for a pile driver, but gets reversed. Someone needs to call security to get rid of this man in a crash helmet. Bowen is scheduled to have a match, and it's just getting pummeled and dropped with a knee. Now just assaulted with a trash can. Now what's they got in mind? As they carry around Bowen though fighting off the assault, and I'll just attack. And what's he got in mind here? Looking for that power driver again, but getting back bodied partially on the bin. With Bowen just DDTing this mysterious man. My question is, who is it under that crash helmet as he finally carried takedown onto the bin and looks for a punch, and Bowen just slapping him, boot to the chest. Now pick up this chair. Where is the security? And is anyone getting the security? A vicious chair shot. Now we move on to our final Bloodbowl qualifier for this evening. And it will be between two of our fastest rising stars in the company. Arguably two of the fastest rising stars in our company. Introducing first, the Nordic giant himself, Caleb Gray. Caleb Gray, a big, imposing figure here in AOA, a monstrous man who unfortunately hasn't been able to find much needed and arguably deserved form to challenge for a championship. However, if he wins here tonight in the Bloodbowl qualifier and move on to the Bloodbowl, could be skyrocketing himself all the way to the top of the pecking order. Arguably a place where he probably most definitely deserves to be. I don't feel, however, his opponent though will be an easy task for Caleb Gray though, and especially on Caleb's most recent run of form, it will be hard for the big man tonight. Introducing his opponent, Havoc. Who recently has had more of an opportunity to showcase his talents, his skills here in AOA wrestling. It's turned out to be a very decent competitor here, taking on Bowen as of recent memory. Unfortunately not being able to get the contendership off of that match, but now being thrusted into another position where he can earn said contendership. It'll be interesting to see if he'll be able to achieve that here tonight against the Nordic Giant. Caleb Gray, Havoc. The matchup officially is underway, and Caleb instantly whipping Havoc into the corner, and already not boding well for Havoc as the big man taking control. Caleb now pulling up Havoc, and this has been, dare I say, a dominating performance so far by the big man. Shot to the back, and a shoulder tackle there from Havoc, and now looking to take control of the arm there. Havoc now just eating a big boot from Caleb Gray, and the flurry of offense from Havoc has probably angered the Nordic Giant. Just stomping away on the stomach, or stomp on the stomach, not stomping away. And there's a kick to the stomach again, went for a big punch and eats a forearm, and a pop-up Meteora there by Havoc, and dropping knee after knee after knee across the chest of Caleb Gray. A kick to the back of the head. What's Havoc got in mind here? Going to the second and dropping the knee. And went to drop the knee and missed. Caleb now just planting the knee to the back of the head. Gesturing to the crowd. shot there by Caleb Gray as he picks up Havoc. And a rip off the ropes there, and what's he got? That's a very unique gut buster and a very unique way of getting into it, it must be said. Leg sweep there by Caleb, not impressed, goes for the pin right off it. Unsurprisingly getting the 1 count. Now pulling him up, what's he got in mind? Throwing him into the corner. And now whipping him through to the other end. And big clothesline just flattening Havoc. Caleb Gray just gesturing to the crowd. Shot to the face. A big belly to back suplex by Caleb Gray. And this has been mostly one-sided in the direction of Caleb Gray. Snake eyes to Havoc, and Havoc hasn't had an opportunity to get going in this match, which is surprising, really. Caleb now standing up, Havoc, and looking for a big choke slam. Now what does Caleb got in mind here? Picking him up, looking crash for the Psycho Driver. And I believe that will be all she wrote for Havoc. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And qualifying to the Bloodbowl. It's the Nordic Giant, and credit where credit's due. Havoc showed some heart, showed a lot of promise, but in the end the Nordic Giant was just too much, and that was the final nail in the coffin, the final note of this match. And with that, Havoc is out of contention, and Caleb Gray officially moves on to the Bloodbowl. God have mercy on the rest of the competitors in that match. Now we move on to our main event for this evening. Well, our rescheduled main event for this evening. We were supposed to have the man coming out right now, the AOA Commonwealth Champion, Assassin Mark Williams. Ace Adrian Bowen, the #1 contender to the AOA World Championship, and unfortunately Adrian Bowen was without permission to make his way to the ring by a mysterious man in a crash helmet. However, I've been informed that there has been a suitable replacement found for Mark Williams, so Mark will be going into this match technically blind. He does not know who his opponent is at this exact moment in time. We've just been told that it is a man fitting with Mark Williams' competitive stature. So it will be interesting to see who this gentleman is. And it's... wow! Ladies and gentlemen, returning to the AOA ring, Damon Wolf. Now Damon hasn't been seen since he last fought against Siler Jordan. And now he's making his way to the ring to face off against the Assassin. This will be a very interesting clash. Both men very similar in style, very similar in lifestyle, very similar in outlook. These are very much two peas in a pod, as some would say. So this will make a very interesting matchup. And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not excited to see this, well, not as excited as I am, then there is something wrong. Anyway, Mark Williams, Damon Wolf. Match is officially underway. And Mark instantly with a very unique leg sweep. They're taking down Damon Wolf, and it is very early control for the Assassin with a knee left there. A forearm smash to the face and a full Nelson slam. Damon Wolf seemingly on the back foot. You got to bear in mind, last time we saw Damon Wolf was against Siler Jordan, and that was months ago. Mark Williams has been competing in that ring week in, week out. So there may be some rust on Damon Wolf. As I said, that was a beautiful Northern Lights suplex. And a nice standing moonsault. Damon Wolf just getting himself back into the swing of things, and it just took a little bit of a beating for Mark Williams to engage that. Nice second rope elbow drop. Now Damon Wolf went for the step up drop kick, and it's a sling blade from Mark Williams. Mark again with the full Nelson slam. Now hooking him up. And a reverse a reverse brainbuster of sorts. And the knee lift there, taking the fight to Damon Wolf with the takedown there, and slapping in a chin lock to try and restrain the momentum of Mark Williams and restrain Mark Williams himself. So far the strategy seems to be working, and it might have just nullified Mark Williams enough maybe to get a pin, but no, Damon choosing to crank at the neck of the Assassin. Now Damon with a moonsault again, standing variation, and a kick to the chest. Stamping on the hand. And dropping the knee to the back. What? Just keep in mind, back body drop there by Mark Williams, but wasn't going to get the fall after that. So it's Damon Wolf. Now hooking him up, double underhooks, and looking for the gutbuster, which makes me cringe every time I see it. Leg sweep there from Damon Wolf. Goes to the pillar for that, only getting a 1 count though, which so far is one more than what Mark Williams has got. Mark though, flipping over Wolf and eating a back suplex. Now what does Damon Wolf have in mind as he relaxes in the corner and let him up? Sell to the ropes and clotheslines them to the outside. picking up. Clotheslining Damon Wolf. And dropping the elbow to the back. Throwing Wolf back into the ring. Now what's got mine? Hooking him up. Oh! Finish the door. Cordis. Out of nowhere. Is that going to be it till Damon Wolf won? Ooh, only getting a 1 count of Finish the Lord Cordis. That is not something we have seen. Mark Williams has at least minimum gotten a 2 count after hitting a Finish the Lord Cordis in the past and looking to execute the kill shot. Is that going to be it for Damon Wolf? The kill shot has been executed. 1, 2, 3. I am speechless. Damon Wolf kicking out of the kill shot, and this cannot have sat well with Mark Williams. Wolf rolling away from Williams and looking to make a comeback. Hooking him in. No. Williams fighting back out in a drop kick. Shotgun style to Wolf. And just dropping a senton with all of his weight. Crashing down. Snapmares him over. Putting in a chin lock of his own, probably trying to restrict the breathing of Damon Wolf. He's doing well to do it here. And just constantly restraining as he lays him down. Going for the pin off of that. 1, 2. Only with 2 counts. Now going up to second and throwing caution to the wind with the senton and missing. Damon Wolf being whipped to the corner though, firing back with an elbow, and now being pulled in and then eating a knee to the face. Gets pulled up and hits a reverse DDT after sliding off the back. Now what's he got in mind here? Going up top. And a boom! Soul double stomp. And that could be it. 1, 2. Oh, I think that was a bit too close for Mark Williams' liking. And this cannot end well. As unique monkey foot there by Damon Wolf. That was Damon Wolf looking for some sort of cutter. Spots off big belly to belly suplex. And now we're getting picked up. And looking for the go home driver. Could that be it? No, there is a senton there. A bit of added authority. Now what has Mark Williams got in mind here? Looking for another kill shot. I don't think... Oh, hang on. That's not... Hoxton? What is... This is Jose Hoxton and Damon Wolf. Damon Wolf taking advantage of the distraction here from Jose Hoxton. And a roaring forearm to the face. The match is still going. as Jose Hobson retreating to the back now, doing his job. 1, 2, 3. Damon Wolf has upset Mark Williams, but you've got to imagine the assist, or the most definite assist, coming from Jose Hodgson. You've got to believe was active out orders from Shea Hoxton in his hospital bed. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this main event, Damon Wolf, in his return match here to AOA. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.